Hey guys, I'm Jenna Busch for TheRealStanLey.com. To celebrate Marvel's 75th anniversary, Taschen presents this magnum opus of the most influential comic book publisher today. 75 years of Marvel Comics, from the golden age to the silver screen. Stan, there have been hundreds of books on Marvel. Why is this one different?
Well, for one thing, it's much bigger than any other book. I mean, you've got to be in good shape just to lift it. Look at the size of that. Can you see how thick it is? The thickness of it? It's the biggest book ever done about Marvel, or probably about any comic books. And another thing about it, it has the whole history of Marvel, which is essentially the history of the comic book business.
What sets Marvel apart from other comic book publishers?
Well, of course, you know I'm prejudiced.
No.
But it seems to me that Marvel was really the first company that not only told the story of a good guy versus a bad guy, but we tried to play up every character's personality and their private life and the things that worry them and what do they do when they're not being superheroes and so forth.
So tell us about the author.
Well, this book was put together and written by Roy Thomas, and I think the readers are very lucky to have had Roy Thomas do this because he was really in the beginning of Marvel, and he was one of the first writers and editors that I hired.
What or who are the book's highlights?
One of the highlights is the fact that the reader will get to meet artists and writers that they don't normally read about, but the ones who are the basis for what came later, like the brilliant Bill Everett, who created Submariner, and Carl Burgos, who did the Human Torch. And there are so many other artists and writers from the past that you will read about and you'll marvel, as a great word, at what they've done and how they did it. And it brings you right up to date to the present with all the artists and writers and editors and proofreaders and all the people who are involved in making Marvel the leading comic book company and in making comic books so much more a part of everybody's life today.
Hey guys, I'm Jenna Busch here with Stan Lee for TheRealStanLey.com.
Excelsior! It's expected of me.
Yes, it is.